Hello, this is Gio. Hey, look what we have here. We have a bathroom vanity, which was just installed. And next we need to put in a vanity light. Of course, we need a mirror, but first things first, we're gonna do the vanity light today. And so we already opened up the box and you can see it has the base plate here that goes on first, little cover plate here. And this is a 4-light vanity light, so it'll be a little wider. Yours might be smaller, yours might just be 1 light or 2, but they're all generally the same to install. Now we're starting from scratch. We just have an exposed electrical box here with some wire. You may actually have to take off your existing vanity light. And to do that, you just kind of want to reverse what I show you today. So before you get started, you do want to turn off the power at the breaker, not just the light switch, to ensure that the power to this light is off. So the first thing we want to do is to install the mounting bracket, which you see here. And that will go in front of the electrical box right there. Now yours might look a little different. This is a longer unit, so it will span a longer distance. Yours might just be a round little plate that goes on top of the electric box right there. Or sometimes even a bar that kind of goes across. But in this case, we have to install this rectangular piece. But first we have to get the electrical cable ready. We have the hot black wire here, the neutral wire, and the ground wire here. We're just testing it out to make sure that, yes, indeed, the power is off, and it is. So we'll go ahead and remove the outer coating of the cable here. And so we have all 3 wires exposed right here, and we remove the insulation to probably just a couple inches exposed here. You don't want to cut it all the way back, but just a couple inches is fine. And we're going to trim these wires to about 6 inches. You don't need this much length. And then you want to strip off probably about a 1/2 inch of wire from both the black and white wires. So in order to attach the wall bracket to the wall, you probably will need some wall anchors unless you're directly at a stud. Most likely you're just in drywall. So those will go here and here in that case. You'll also be attaching it to the electric box itself via these little tracks here with these screws. So you just want to slip the bracket through the wires here in the main hole, and then kind of line them up with the holes in the electric box itself. Put the screws in. Now I'm just putting them in loosely now. They can still move around because I do want to level it. Make sure that the plate is level. And then just with the pencil, I'm going to mark kind of the hole areas here to drill my anchors. And with that, I could just realign, put in my screw, and drive my screw. Verify that it's level, and then tighten up the center screws. And as I mentioned before, my light comes with 4 individual lights, and so they come like this with a wire, a black and white wire extending from them, and they actually come in different lengths. So there's 2 with longer wires, as you can see here, and 2 with shorter wires, and therefore the ones with the shorter wires will be in the center, the ones with the longer wires will be at the ends. And to install them, you just kind of poke the 2 wires through the central hole like this. Washer. Another little locking washer here. And then the nut. And then just tighten the nut.
So now we're kind of left with 4 bundles of wires, 4 black and 4 whites. Now you can just connect all these together and connect those to your wires coming out of your wall, but they do provide a little pigtail here to keep the wires organized. So we'll bundle up all the wires on one end and then connect the other end to the wires coming out of your wall. And then secure them with a wire nut. And this is not required, but I always like to use some electrical tape to kind of just secure all the wires in place. I first just kind of tape them around the exposed wires like this, keep them all together, and just kind of wrap it around the cap. So these wires are kind of flopping around here. That may make installation a little difficult. So I'm just going to use a little painter's tape. Just kind of tape them in place to help control the wires. And now to wire to the wall. Now, for the first thing you want to do is there should be a grounding screw on the mounting plate here. And sure enough, there's one right here. So you do want to, let's get this in here a little bit. And then you want to loosen this up. And install the grounding wire to this grounding screw. And just attach your lamp wires to the wall wires, black to black, white to white. And then carefully tuck in your wires into your box here. So they're well organized. And then go ahead and loosely mount your plate. Now this lamp comes with these decorative little nuts here, which will secure the faceplate to the wall. The lamp glass covers are held in place by these little screw brackets right here, if I can get this one out. You just install this and then just screw it in. And with that, we have light. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button at the bottom of the screen, and even consider subscribing to my channel. Many more videos to come. Bye-bye.